Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P1658 stands for ETCS Control Relay On Malfunction and is crucial for the performance of the Honda CRV models from 2011 to 2016. The Engine Throttle Control System, ETCS, is responsible for regulating the electronic throttle actuator, which directly affects engine performance and drivability. When the control relay demonstrates a malfunction, it can lead to compromised engine operations. This DTC mainly points to issues within the relay circuit that connects the ETCS to the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, and is essential for proper vehicle monitoring. Therefore, understanding this error code and correctly diagnosing the issue is vital for ensuring not only the vehicle's operational integrity, but also the safety of the driver and passengers. Proper diagnostic steps will be outlined in the following slides. The Engine Throttle Control System, ETCS, features an electronic throttle actuator, primarily managed by the ETCS control relay located within the under-dash fuse/relay box of the vehicle. Its role is to receive command signals from the PCM, which processes input on the vehicle's operational needs. If there's a malfunction in the relay circuit, it can disrupt communication with the PCM, leading to potential drivability issues, such as unintended acceleration or a lack of throttle response. The ETCS control relay effectively acts as the gateway for signals related to throttle control. Therefore, the integrity of this component is paramount. Understanding its location and function is crucial for efficient troubleshooting of DTC P1658. The primary causes of DTC P1658 can be categorized into a few distinct possibilities. Firstly, an intermittent relay failure implies that the ETCS control relay may function sporadically, leading to inconsistent throttle performance. This could be due to poor connections or loose terminals at the ETCS control relay and the PCM, where inadequate contact interferes with electrical signals. Secondly, a faulty ETCS control relay could be the direct cause of the malfunction indicated by the code. Understanding these causes is crucial because it outlines the areas that require close inspection during the troubleshooting process. Each potential cause must be evaluated correctly to ensure proper repairs and restoration of vehicle performance. When dealing with DTC P1658, several symptoms may become evident. One of the most notable signs is inconsistent throttle response, which can manifest as abrupt acceleration or a lack of acceleration when the throttle is pressed. Drivers might also notice that the check engine light is illuminated on the dashboard, indicating a need for immediate attention. Additionally, there may be broader drivability issues, such as engine stalling or failure to maintain a steady speed, which can significantly affect driving safety. Recognizing these symptoms early can be instrumental in preventing more severe issues down the line, thus emphasizing the importance of quick diagnostics. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P1658 involves turning the ignition switch to the on-to position. This allows the vehicle systems to initialize, while you perform the Electronic Throttle Control System ETCS test using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. It is critical to determine if the relay circuit functions properly at this point. If the relay circuit is okay, it could indicate an intermittent fault, suggesting that further investigation into poor connections or loose terminals at both the ETCS control relay and the PCM is necessary. However, if the relay circuit fails, this confirms a more severe issue that necessitates deeper diagnostics. Following the initial test, the next troubleshooting step requires the ignition switch to be turned to lock 0. This is a safety measure before removing any electrical components. The ETCS control relay, found within the under-dash fuse relay box, should then be removed for testing. It is imperative to assess whether the relay itself is functioning appropriately. Testing the relay typically involves evaluating its resistance and continuity to ensure it's capable of performing its intended role. If the relay tests okay, the process can proceed to step 3. If it is faulty, replacing the ETCS control relay would be necessary before moving forward in the diagnostic process. Step 3 requires turning the ignition switch to lock 0 once more before jumping the short circuit switch SCS line with the HDS. This action ensures that the system can be diagnosed without interference from other operational components. The next crucial step involves disconnecting the PCM connector A49P while also assessing the continuity on the ETCS control relay circuit, specifically the ETCS RLY-CL line. Continuity testing is done between designated test points, PCM connector A49P, number 48, and a body ground. If continuity exists, it indicates a short in the wire that connects the control relay to the PCM, necessitating repairs. If no continuity is found, the wire is presumed functional, prompting the next step in troubleshooting. In this final troubleshooting step, the process involves disconnecting the PCM connector C49P. Once this is done and the ignition switch is turned to on, it opens the pathway to measure the voltage on the VDETCS wire, essential for assessing electrical supply to the ETCS control relay. At this juncture, the voltage between test points is measured. If battery voltage is present, a short to power within the VBETCS wire is the likely culprit. In that case, repairs in that section are necessary. Conversely, if the expected voltage is not present, the wire is functioning correctly. It would then warrant an update or substitution of the PCM as a means to resolve persistent issues. After repairs for DTC P1658 have been completed, it's critical to execute a final verification of the repairs made. Start by turning the ignition switch to lock 0 and ensuring that all relevant connectors, particularly those for the PCM and the ETCS control relay, are properly reconnected. Once this is done, turn the ignition switch to the on position, which prepares the vehicle for resets. The powertrain control module, PCM, should be reset using the HDS to clear any previous DTCs and errors. It's also essential to conduct an idle learn procedure to familiarize the PCM with the new parameters. Finally, check using the HDS to verify that no pending or confirmed DTCs appear, ensuring a complete resolution of the original issue. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P1658, regular maintenance checks on the electrical components associated with the ETCS are essential. In particular, performing routine inspections to evaluate the condition of connectors and terminals can help identify potential issues before they escalate. Inspecting for corrosion or damage in these parts prevents intermittent failures that could lead to malfunction notifications. Additionally, keeping software updates for the PCM current is crucial, as outdated software can lead to miscommunication with connecting components. Setting a scheduled review for these elements ultimately provides better control over the vehicle's performance and a safer driving experience. In conclusion, understanding DTC P1658, or the ETCS control relay on malfunction, is vital for effective automotive repair, particularly in the Honda CRV model years 2011 to 2016. The throttle response directly impacts vehicle drivability and performance, making it necessary to address the issues this code presents promptly. Thorough troubleshooting steps focused on the ETCS control relay and its associated wiring and connections provide a structured approach to identify and rectify malfunctions. Moreover, implementing preventive maintenance checks can significantly enhance the reliability of the vehicle over time. By following these guidelines, both technicians and vehicle owners can ensure a safer and dependable driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.